we've got our keynote speaker from last year back here. It's the live streamer Tygarlily, so I'll give it up to last year's keynote. And this year's quick fill-in since our speaker dropped out for the last minute here. But Tygarlily is probably Georgia's best live streamer and has been up to some great things. So let's first of all start with an update on all the things that have happened since we saw you last year.
Yes. So last year I was here to talk about the importance of marketing with streamers for your games, right? What the importance of using Twitch or YouTube is for helping promote your games or bring awareness to it. Since then, I have started managing creators to do that with a company called Antonline, who is one of America's leading online retailers of technology and gaming. We run a show on Twitch, and that's from Monday through Sunday now, 1 to 5, and I have a streamer for each day, including myself, which I cover Tuesdays. And so I've been doing that for a year, and creating content based on what the partners and manufacturers with Antonline are. So Intel, AMD, Lenovo, HP, it just keeps going. Like I could just name a bunch of partners and manufacturers that we work with daily. So that's what the whole last year has been, is just doing that and keeping the show going.
That's excellent. Our next conversation is going to be about building an esports team in Georgia. So let's talk about what it is like trying to build an influencer team primarily in Georgia. I mean, obviously you can grab from anywhere, but you are recruiting in Georgia. What kind of skills are you looking for in a streamer to work with you?
So for esports specifically, if you like making content based on esports, you want a creator that's playing the same game that the teams that you are working with are playing. So say you have a Rocket League team that is dedicated to practicing Rocket League every week, and then you want a creator to just like bring awareness to that team or maybe get involved with the community, then that's someone I would look for. Someone that is just phenomenal at connecting and engaging with that community in Rocket League, and cheering with the fans, watching the games for this esports team. And that's almost the same. Like the product in this situation is the game Rocket League, and bringing awareness to the esports team.
So I love that the number one thing you were looking for is how well they interact with the community. It's not how lively they are on stream, how active they are on the stream. It's how well do they actually interact with the audience. Can you give us any examples of things you've seen people do well that stood out to you?
Yeah, so there's always maybe a holdup in a situation where maybe the teams are switching, and you need a creator to fill that time in between the rounds, right? Like maybe the teams are about to switch teams, or they're fixing the brackets on the admin side, and there's just like a delay in time. Who's going to fill that? What streamer is going to show up in the spotlight and make sure that the viewers are still entertained, still having a good time? And so we're always looking for creators that are engaging, making sure to pay attention to chat, and maybe even jumping into games with them. So maybe they want to challenge chat, being like, hey, 1v1 me, or I guess in Rocket League. Let's go. I think there's only 2v2 in Rocket League. So you're going to see situations like that where it's just who can be engaging and fun and entertaining in between matches, or maybe just share a moment with the chat just to like highlight something amazing that had happened.
That's great. And one thing that you've been doing with your team is, while you've been getting folks who are already streaming, you've definitely been helping build up their followings. So it's been definitely a collaborative experience where they come in with some followers, but you're improving what they've already got going. Do all of your streamers also stream on their own? Yeah, so
I definitely empower my streamers to continue doing their own thing, right? For example, maybe I have a streamer just for Monday, but she is a competitive esports player for Counter-Strike. She still has to go to practice. She still has to hang out with her community. If she is not being consistent with her community online, she's going to drop her viewership maybe, and then you're going to see it on our end where that number, or those, like she's going to be hanging out by herself essentially. And that makes me really sad, knowing that I have a streamer that's playing a game and has no one to hang out with. And so I do encourage my streamers to continue streaming on their own, whatever I can do to build them up. So what's really happening is it's a partnership between streamers and the company. It's almost like business to business, where we're trying our best to build them up, make them be seen, empowering them, encouraging them, making them feel worthy, so that way, in return, we have an awesome show on that Monday.
Excellent. And last question. So you've gone from being a successful streamer on your own to now running a successful stream team. What's next? Your own live streaming network? No. What's next for you?
That would be awesome. Right now, it's just to continue growing, making like I'm building an engine, right? And I want the engine to be self-efficient and to continue working, so that way we could build on top of it. I have this amazing show, and it's all live content, but what can I do with that? I'm now using that content to build a YouTube segment. So I've got an indie spotlight, which I actually started myself, but now I'm starting to do like first plays, which are basically first impressions of brand new titles, AAA titles that we have partnerships with. Like Ubisoft just came out with Avatar. So that's what we're doing right now. That came out in December, and we've been building content on that recently.
Excellent. And where does everyone find you?
Right now, it's twitch.tv/Antonline. That's A-N-T. Big Cheese likes to make a song based on it. It's like, A-N-T. Antonline. Anyways, that was my yesterday. But it's Antonline, and then on YouTube as well. So YouTube, Antonline, and TikTok is where you can see my content and my team working every day to bring fun, engaging content.
Great. Thank you very much. Everyone give it up, Tygarlily.
Thank you.